morning, you lovely limby pupils. We're going to have a go at what's called a one-point perspective. So as usual, I love doing stuff in 3D. What I've done there is measure down 10 centimeters. I'm going to do the same on the other side because I want a horizon. There we get the word horizontal. Now I'm using what's called a set square because I like to, but just a normal ruler will be absolutely fine. So there's my horizon, about eye level. Now what I'm going to do now is choose what's called a vanishing point, where things seem to be pointing towards. If you look at things, generally they are going towards a point. So that's my vanishing point, VP. And now I'm going to do my first shape. So I'm going to stick to just simple drawing rectangles and then making those into cuboids. And we'll sneak a bit of maths language while we're at it. So best to try and keep things at right angles to each other. I'm just going to do, the size doesn't really matter, but doing things like getting that angle right does matter. Now you can do things like putting that line on there and then dropping that down, and then I can see it's all lined up like that. Again, trying to keep the lines parallel, it will look better. It's amazing how our eye can notice if anything's not quite right. So there's my rectangle. Just draw in a similar sort of size, and then what I'm going to do now is draw the top. So I put my pencil down first, slide the ruler up, and then rotate that, and I can check the pencil, yeah, it's going to hit that spot and hit that spot. And then you either do it hard or lightly. If you want to rub some of it out later, do it lightly. First line down. Put the pencil on the vertex, on the corner. Again, put my pencil on there. Yeah, that's going to meet. So I'm not getting lines going off all over the shop. They're all going to hit that vanishing point. Same again, pencil down, slide it up, rotate, check it's on, and we're good to go. Then you look at it and you can see all the points hit there, not somewhere around there, but smack on. Again, you can see the top and the side of that cuboid. If we do another one over here, so I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, and now I'm going to do a square. So I'm going to use these lines on the measuring to line that up on there, so I know that that's at right angles. And then 5 plus 3 is 8. And I can do the same at the bottom. Now I could be really fussy and turn it over and line it all up. I can probably do it by my eye. There's another 3 centimeters. Can pencil on the spot, line it up, check it's on, wasn't quite on, so do it the way around. And those are both on. Keep the set square still. So I've got my square, same routine. Put the pencil on the vertex, rotate to the vanishing point, check it will actually hit the vanishing point, and then I've got it. I can do it the other way around. Finger pencil on the vanishing point, slide that around, check the pencil will actually go on there. That's from that vertex, and then the last one, again, check the pencil will go on, and I've got another shape with 2 sides, top side and front of the cuboid. So okay, let's just put one above the horizon. So somewhere over here will do. I'll do a 2 by 4 just for the fun of it. There you go. Pencil on the vertex, rotate it round, check it fits. Got my rectangle, and then same routine. Find the corner, or the vertex as they like to call them, check it goes on there. And then each time, if you do this simple thing, just take a little longer. I sort of do it without thinking now because I've done it for so long, but I had to practice. Put the pencil on, rotate it, check, and job done. Now I'll do one more step, which is if you didn't want it to go all the way to the vanishing point. So if we do one up here, do something a little bit different, just for the fun of it. I've used those lines on the ruler again just to help me. So that's 5 by 1. Pencil on, slide it up, check, job done. So I'm going to do these lines really, really lightly. So I'm holding, put the pencil on here, do this all the same as usual, lining it all up. But look how lightly, it's almost only just making a mark. And you can only just see it. Again, if we do that one, checking again, really, really lightly, because I want to rub some of that out. That one there. And there's my 3. Now what I'm going to do here is I want a line from there. I want it to go down here. Now you can slide it down. You can do it by sight, but if it's wonky, it won't look right. So I'm just going to go down to about there. Now this is a firm line, like that. And then what I need to do is put my pencil there. Now this line needs to be parallel with that one. Again, you can slide it down. This is where the drawing board, which is another day, another video. I'll show you how to do it with a drawing board. Jack Flint's got one. He's an expert now. Again, now I'm going over those lines firm. The drawing boards actually aren't that expensive, and if you're interested, ask me about it and I'll recommend one to you on Amazon. About £16, something like that. Now the beauty of that is, this is where somebody in fur will go, "This is sorry I haven't got a rubber," and I'll say, "Well, you can borrow mine, but please put it back." And look, I've still got it, which is amazing. And now I can just carefully rub those lines out, and there's no gouge in the paper because I did them so lightly that you can't see them. And your last thing if you wanted to do would be decide, okay, if the light's coming a certain side, so this side would be darkness, the light coming that way, then I could shade this. And an HB pencil will do that beautifully. And it's colouring in between the lines. And then this side would be the same. I don't know if you noticed, my hands are all gone dry. I've washed my hands so many times in the last few days. I think it's taken all the goodness out of it. They started to crack. And so what I need to do is do what my wife said, as always. Put some hand cream on, which I'm not used to doing. I don't normally bother with stuff like that. Now this wouldn't be shaded because the light's coming that way. The shade would be on the other side. So there you go. First one. Have a go.